Om Sri Sai Ram. Humble salutations at the lotus feet of our Lord, Bhagavan Sri Sathya Sai Baba. All are welcome to the 43rd part of Balvikas class, Group 1. Om. 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 वक्रतुण्डमहाकाय सूर्यकोटिसमप्रभा निर्विघ्नं कुरु मे देव सर्वकार्येषु सर्वदा ॐ सहनाववतु सहनौ भुनक्तु सह वीर्यं करवावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्तिः. Sai Ram. Today we will take a stotra on Mahadeva. Samba Sadashiva Stotram. वन्दे शम्भुं उमापतिं सुरगुरुं वन्दे जगत्कारणं वन्दे पन्नगभूषणं मृगधरं वन्दे पशूनां पतिं वन्दे सूर्यशशाङ्कवह्निनयनं वन्दे मुकुन्दप्रियं वन्दे भक्तजनाश्रयं च वरदं वन्दे शिवं शङ्करं. Let us know the meaning of the stotra. Okay, Samba Sadashiva Stotram. Samba means Amba plus Sa, means with Amba. Amba is Mahaparvati Devi. Sada Shiva. Sada means always. Shiva means auspicious. Sadashiva means always auspicious. That is Parameshwara Mahadeva. Shambhu means another name of Bhagavan Mahadeva. Umapati. Uma means Mahaparvati Devi. Pati means Lord or husband. So he is Umapati, Uma's husband. Suraguru. He is the Suragurum. Suraguru means he is the Guru of all the Sura. Sura means Devas. He is also the Adi Guru, the first Guru ever. The Jagat, the world, the universe has his first Guru in Mahadeva. Vande Jagat Karanam. He is the reason for this whole world, not world, universe. Vande Pannaga Bhushanam. Bhushanam means ornaments. Pannaga means serpents. What is the ornaments of Mahadeva? He wears Vasuki, the king of serpent, on his neck, and other serpents on his legs, on his hands, etc. So his ornaments are serpents. Mrigatharam. Mriga means deer. He holds a deer in his hand. Pashunampati. Pashu means all the living beings. All the living beings. He is the Padi means Lord. He is Lord of all the living beings. Surya Shashanka Vanni Nayanam. Mahadeva has 3 eyes. 2 of his eyes are made of Surya and sun god, and Chandra means moon. Surya and moon. And 3rd eye here is made up of Agni or fire. Vanni also another synonym of Agni or fire. So with that, if he opens his 3rd eye, those who come and straight in the vicinity of the 3rd eye will become ashes. Mukunda Priyam. Mukunda is Mahavishnu. Mukunda, Mahavishnu, Lord Mahavishnu loves Mahadeva, and vice versa also. Mahadeva also loves Mahavishnu. That is why he is called Mukunda Priyam. Bhakta Janasrayam. He is always the Asrayam of all the devotees. All the devotees are surrendering at him. He always helps all the devotees. Then Shashanka is, Shasha means rabbit, Anga means lap. If you look at the full moon, you will see a sign like a rabbit sitting on the lap of the moon. When we see the moon, the full moon, we feel that a rabbit is in the moon. And that is Shashanga. The moon is called Shashanga. Okay. Then he is the refuge. All the devotees will take refuge at his lotus feet, and he saves and protects all his devotees. Shivam Shankaram. Shivam means auspicious. Shankaram means, Sham means auspicious. Karam means doing. He who does always auspicious things only. That is why he is called Shankara. Shivam Shankaram. That is the meaning of this stotra. And let us go for a bhajan on Shiva today. Shiva Shambho Hara Hara Shambho, Shiva Shambho Hara Hara Shambho, Bhavanasha Kailasa Nivasa, Bhavanasha Kailasa Nivasa, Parvati Pade Hare Pashupade, Parvati Pade Hare Pashupade, Gangadhara Hara Gauri Pade, Gangadhara Hara Gauri Pade, Shiva Shambho Hara Hara Shambho, 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 Shiva Shambho Hara Hara Shambho. Today I will tell you the story of Markandeya Muni. How he has become a great sage like Markandeya, ever living. He is Chiranjeevi, that means he has no death. He is blessed by Mahadeva to be ever living. That is Markandeya Muni. How he became Markandeya Muni. That is the story I am going to tell you. There was once a sage called Mukunda. Not Mukunda. Mukunda is Vishnu. This is Mukunda. Mukunda Muni has his wife Mayavati. Both of them were very pious and very God-fearing and very good people. And they were great devotees of Shiva, Mahadeva. So, but they had one great sorrow. They had no children. It's long years. They have married for long years, but they have no children. So, they were very unhappy about having no children. Because it is said that if you have a son only, the son is the one who protects or who relieves the father from the Pum Naragam. Pum Naragam means there is a hell called Pum. From the hell Pum, the children only will save the parents from the Pum Naraka. That is why they wanted to have a child to continue with their legacy. They were great sages and they were doing a great of good things. So they wanted somebody to follow in their path. So follow their footsteps. But they had no children. So they decided to do penance for a long time. Till Mahadeva appears, they started to do penance. Long years they did penance, and really great penance they did, and in the end, because of the purity and the devotion of their penance, Mahadeva appeared before them and asked them, "What do you want?" Then they said, "God, we have no children. We want to have children of our own. That is why we have." Then said, "Okay, but there's a condition, I'll tell you. Do you want many children who are not good in character? Who will be, some of them will be very evil also. Do you want many children who are not good? Or you want one child who will live only up to 16 years, but is an extremely good character, good natured, and very great devotee, and is an extremely good son. Whom do you want? A son who lives only up to, a good son who will live only up to 16 years, or a bad sons? Or bad sons or bad son who will live for long year, but he will give you a lot of trouble. Whom do you want?" Then they said, "Lord, we only want a good son who will live up to 16 years, because we will be happy for 16 years. If we have bad children, we will ever be suffering till our death. So we don't want bad children, we only want a good son." So Mahadeva blessed them to have a good son, and after 1 year, a good son was born to them. It's a beautiful boy, and very looking at him only, they were so happy, and every birthday they celebrated so beautifully. All their students all will celebrate his birthday, and he from the very childhood, when the very shishu age, when childhood only, he became a very pious boy. Is very obedient, very simple, very sincere, very humble. He will help in everything. When he was tiny, totally, he was very happy to be with his parents and give them happiness, and he will help them. When he started to, when he was 5 or 6 years, he started to help them in doing all the pujas, etc. He learned all the pujas, he learned all that taught to them, Vedas, everything he learned. And the parents also did not think that he will die at 16 years. So they started giving him every knowledge they had. And they taught him every good thing. All the Shastras, Vedas, etc. they taught him. And the boy was very happy. But he noticed something of the years are rolling by. And when he was reaching the 15th year of his year, his mother seems to be very unhappy. He is hiding her unhappiness, but he could detect it. He saw that his mother is very unhappy, so he wanted to know the reason. In spite of loving her, in spite of she loving him, and in spite of all the happiness in the ashram where they are living, that is their home, all the people around them, all the students in the ashram, all are very happy and are very happily moving. But why then mother is hiding her sorrow? I wanted to find it out. So one day he went to his mother and asked her, "Mother, I wanted to ask you something. You please tell me honestly, truthfully, what is it that making you unhappy and worried? I wanted to know the reason for your worry. If possible, I can take away that worry and make you happy. Let me do that, mother. Tell me what is troubling you." Then after thinking a lot of things, she said, "My son, this is the reason. We have prayed for a son who is very good and who will live only up to 16 years. That is what Mahadeva asked us to choose between. So we have chosen you, and we are very happy to have such a lovely son like you. But on the thought of after 1 year you will be no more with us, that thought itself is crumbling my heart. I am so unhappy in my heart, is always crying for you. That 1 year, how it will go, and after that what we will do. The thought of that is making me so unhappy, son. That's why I don't want to show it outside, but it comes to my face somehow. My heart is always pining, always crying. silently. So that is why I am so unhappy, sons. And why do you worry about that, mother? We are great devotees of Shiva, and Lord Shiva will definitely help us. He will definitely save me from death. I know, I am sure of it. I have great faith in him. I will, from today onwards, I am going to have a penance, and I will do all the time Namah Shivaya mantra and the Panchakshari mantra, and I will do all the pujas to Shiva and pray to him to give me my life. Okay? Don't worry about it, Amma. I have great faith. Then that small boy of 15 years started to do all sorts of penance, and he started every day he will go to the Shiva. They have a Shiva temple there with Shiva Linga. So he will every day do puja sit and pray that his parents should not be so unhappy. Let me live longer and my parents be happy. Like that he was always praying to Lord. But on the 16th birthday, he saw Yamaraja. Yamaraja is the king of death. He is coming on his buffalo with a long rope in his hand. To catch hold of the Atmas, he will put a rope around their neck and held them in his hand and take them to Yama Loka, the world of Yama. So he saw, because he was so pious and because he was very sensitive and he was a great devotee and very pure, he could see the coming of the king of death. So what he did, he ran to the temple of Lord Shiva and he got hold of Shivalinga and he embraced it tightly and called Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya, Namah Shivaya. Like he was going on chanting and holding Shiva Linga as if it is Shiva himself. He held on to the Shiva Linga as if it is Shiva, Lord Shiva's lotus feet. He held on to it and started chanting Shiva mantra, Panchakshari mantra. But Emma will not, he has to do his duty, it is his duty to carry a Atma when his sojourn in the earth ends. He has to carry it. That is his duty. That is, if Emma is not there, the world will be full of old people and so many things will happen. So Emma decided to catch hold of him, but he was also afraid because he is catching hold of Shivalinga. What to do? In the end, the time is ending. His time in the earth is ending, so he has to take him. So what he did was he put the rope on him along with because he was tightly holding Shivalinga, along with the Shivalinga, he put the rope on the body of Markandeya and started to pull out. When he started pulling the rope, suddenly Mahadeva appeared there. He was so angry. He was so angry because in spite of his devotee calling on him, the king of death has the arrogance to catch hold of him along with the Shivalinga. What atrocity has been done. So Lord Shiva got so angry and he opened his third eye and Yamadeva, the king of death, became ashes. There was no Yama in the world anymore. Then he was pleased with Markandeya and he said, no, you will never die. You will be Chiranjeevi. You will ever living. You will never die. You will always living and you will become a great jnani, a great sage. You will be called Markandeya Muni. So I bless you like that, and then he disappeared. And Markandeya was very happy and he came running to his parents and told all that things happened. And they were so happy. They started to that crying with joy. They were crying with joy because they got their son back. And like that, Markandeya was saved by Mahadeva from death. And not only death, he also gave him the blessings to live always, never die, like that. Amaratvam he was given. Became Chiranjeevi. When what happened to the world? The world, there is no king of death, nobody to take hold of the people who has their life ended in the earth. They have to go to other worlds and they have to again reborn according to their karma, according to their actions. according to the result of their action, they have to take another life, etc., etc. Nothing is happening in the world. People are growing. Every day, people are giving birth to children, but no death is happening. No death is happening. Though, so everywhere you look at, people are crawling like old people, 100 years, 200 years, people are also not dying. So the lords, the gods and devas, gods and people are all became very worried. What to happen to the world? Where is the space for so many people to live? So not only people, all the animals, all the living beings are going on living. No death is happening in the world. Though that is called kalanillatha kalam. That means the time when there was no lot of death. That is the kalam. Kalam means time. So what happened? They went to Mahadeva and asked him, Swami, please, this cannot go on like this, because there is a rule in the world. There is a rule in the creation that all who take birth in the earth should die. If they don't die, how can the world go on? Or how can the things in the picture go on like that? So please do something. Please save him. Please give life to Lord Yama and bring him back to life and help us. So Mahadeva also understood that it was on the spur of the moment, and because he was so angry, he opened the eyes and became. And afterwards, what happened? Mahadeva also understood it cannot be like this, go on like this. So he gave again. He gave life to Yamadeva, or Lord of Death, and again. The story continues, Jananam, the birth and death, and it is going on. The chakra means Janana Marana chakra means the cycle of death and birth is going on in the world. In between, people like Markandeya or Hanuman or very pious people like that are blessed by God to live long and help people, help the devotees in the world who are living in the world. Like that, the story goes on like that. Okay? Sai Ram, thank you. Asato ma sadgamaya tamaso ma jyotirgamaya mrityorma amritam gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Swasti prajabhya paripalayandam jnanena margena mahisham go brahmanebhya shubhamastu nityam samasta lokaah sukhino bhavantu samasta lokaah sukhino bhavantu samasta lokaah sukhino bhavantu. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Jai Sai Ram.